Jarvis, obviously an exciting game today. What does it feel like to be able to come out here and get the first win of the season in front of the home crowd?
Just being out there in the home stadium, Beaver Stadium, for the first time this year was great. Got a shutout. I think the offense played well. Special teams played very well today, and defense played well too. So just coming out here and getting our confidence was very good for us.
The defense, absolutely stout today. What was the key to kind of shutting down the Akron offense?
I think stopping the run first. I think that's our standard and the whole defense. This is what we preach every day in practice. So stopping the run and getting them to third down and making them pass. And, we trust our DBs against anybody. So just go up and make a play, as you've seen Amani did too.
Tell me a little bit about kind of what you thought when you saw Amani come down with that interception.
I mean, he's been doing it all camp, so when that happened, it's Amani. It's Amani being Amani, but he made a great play on the ball, looked back and made a play.
Defensively, a lot of changes among the defensive line, from your perspective and what you could see up front, what was working and kind of what was impressive to you, even with all those rotations?
I think our D-line, 1 D-line, 2 D-line, even our 3 D-line, they're just so athletic and strong, and we're really deep at D-line. So when you take the first unit out, put the second unit in, they're just as fast and strong. So you're not really losing too much. So, it all starts up front, O-line and D-line, and I think we dominate on D-line today.
And then linebackers, obviously some, injuries last year, not to rehash last year, but, creating a lot of opportunities for depth. How did that depth and experience kind of come into play today?
It came into play today. I think our one players and our 2 players, I learned from Koa, and, Manny and Cam, you learn from each other, and B. Smith and Kabinda, just experience and just learning. Koa, I think Koa's like a big brother to me, so I talk to him all the time. We room together, so just learning him and being out there, I just feel comfortable.
You and Koa both making, the switch over to linebacker. What's maybe one of the biggest things that you've been able to learn from Koa this offseason?
Honestly, I think me and Koa are completely the same person, if you ask anybody. But, he went through the same transition as me, so, him giving me advice in spring, I converted from safety in the spring, so I think it was hard playing in the box at first for me. And, he went through the same thing, so always giving me tips and pointers and talking to me and working me after practice, really got me over that hump. And I had a great summer and a great camp, and, I'm in a good position right now and just out there making plays.